Good morning, students. Hope all are you fine. In the previous lecture, we have learned about the mass method, and we have already started that chapter number 1, that is mole concept. And we have learned about mass method in the previous lecture. So today we will learn about limiting reagent. What is limiting reagent? So our topic is limiting reagent. Limiting reagent is a reagent in a reaction in which the reagent is completely used earlier. मतलब रिएक्शन खत्म होने से पहले ही कंप्लीट रिएक्शन होने से पहले ही वो रिएजेंट खत्म हो जाता है जो पहले खत्म हो जाता है दैट इज योर लिमिटिंग रिएजेंट बिकॉज इट विल लिमिट द रिएक्शन वंस इट इज यूटिलाइज्ड द रिएक्शन विल नॉट गिव द फॉर द प्रोडक्ट right, this is your limiting reagent. Let us take an example. For example, if I am having a question that is 6 moles of lithium hydride reacting with 8 moles of BF3 to produce 6 moles of LiBH4 and B2H6, and the question is कि on starting with 2 moles of each LiH and BF3 on starting with 2 moles, दोनों ही तुम लोग ने इनिशियली कितना ले लिया है 2 moles लिया है. Then how many moles of B2H6 can be produced? Clear? You are having a reaction and they are saying initially it is 2 moles of lithium hydride and 2 moles of boron fluoride. Clear? So on starting with 2 moles of this reactant, how many moles or how much amount of B2H6 will be produced? So first of all, wherever we are applying limiting reagent, if we want to find the limiting reagent, once the reaction should be balanced, and here we are already having the balanced reaction. So on saying the balanced reaction, we'll write here 8 BF3 gives 6 LiBH4 and B2H6. Now first we need to calculate which is the limiting reagent. So how to calculate the limiting reagent? Say the moles are given. The moles is 2 moles of lithium hydride and 2 moles of BF3, right? Now the coefficient of this reactant will divide it by this 2 by 6 and 2 by 8. Here it is 1 by 3 and 1 by 4. So this is our limiting reagent क्योंकि ये सबसे पहले ख़त्म हो जाएगा. This is 1 by 3 and 1 by 4. This is a lesser value. तो ये रिएक्शन के अंदर दोनों का कॉम्बिनेशन होगा तभी हमें ये प्रोडक्ट मिलेगा. But in this reaction, this reagent will be utilized earlier. अब ये ख़त्म हो जाएगा अगर रिएक्शन में, so it will no longer will give the product, right? So all the reaction is depending on this factor BF3. अगर BF3 है तब तक तुम्हें B2H6 मिलता रहेगा. But once the BF3 is utilized, you will no longer get the product. So now this is our limiting reagent. So BF3 is your limiting reagent. Now we need to calculate the amount of B2H6 produced. So how many moles of B2H6 will be produced? Now, see, 8 moles of BF3 will produce 1 mole of B2H6. 1 mole of B2H6. 8 moles से 1 mole दे रहा है. So from 1 mole, how much B2H6 will produce? 1 by 8. So 1 by 8 moles of B2H6 can produce from 1 mole of BF3. Now, how many moles do we have of BF3? We are having 2 moles of BF3. If 1 mole can produce 1 by 8, then 2 moles can produce 1 by 8 into 2 B2H6 moles, right? So that is 1 by 4 moles of B2H6. Maximum amount of B2H6 produced in this reaction is 1 by 4 mole. So this is how we can calculate the limiting reagent. What is limiting reagent and how to calculate, and how much the product will be obtained, you can calculate by this. I hope it is clear for you, right? Now, on the basis of limiting reagent, you can find different calculation and you can solve different numericals. Just you need to know how to calculate the limiting reagent. Now, our next topic is concentration term. Concentration terms. So, what are the concentration terms? In which you will find the concentration of the given substance. For an example, you can see the amount of solute or solvent which is used, which is present, is known as concentration term. So, concentration term will use to represent the amount of solute or solvent in solution. तुम बोल देते हो कि 100 ml वाटर के अंदर तुमने 1 tablespoon, that is around 2 gram of sugar you have added. So, this will give you the concentration of your solution. So, 100 ml water and 2 gram of sugar is your concentration. It is your solution, and in solution you will get that sugar is your solute and water is your solvent. So, together how much concentration you have got, that is your concentration term. So, we know that the solution is only prepared with solute and solvent. So, amount of solute present in solvent is your solution, right? Generally, you will find that the solute is always in solid state, generally, and the solvent is in liquid state, right? So, when someone is asking you what is the mass of solution, how to calculate the mass of solution? It is nothing but mass of solute plus mass of solvent. Mass of solvent. Mass of solute plus mass of solvent will give you the mass of solution. Now, we are having different concentration term on the basis of which you can calculate the concentration, right? So, the first method for this is weight by weight. You can say mass percentage, or you can say weight by weight percent of solute. This is the first method to find the concentration. So, what is mass by mass, weight by weight, or mass percentage? It is nothing but the mass of solute, you can say amount of solute or mass of solute present in 100 gram of solution. ठीक है, 100 ग्राम सोल्यूशन के अंदर कितना सोल्यूट प्रेजेंट है, दैट इज योर मास परसेंटेज. दैट इज योर मास परसेंटेज, और यू कैन से मास परसेंटेज ऑफ सोल्यूट. सो द रिएक्शन विल बी mass of solute, that is mass percentage of solute, will be equal to mass of solute upon mass of solution. As we are calculating the percentage, you will multiply by 100. So, this is how you can calculate mass by mass, or you can say weight by weight of the solute. Clear? So, this is your formula. Mass percentage of solute is mass of solute upon mass of solution into 100, which says that the amount or mass of solute present in 100 gram of solution. The next method is your mass by volume percentage, or you can say W by V percentage of solute. So, here we have seen that mass by mass, right? Here we are talking about mass by volume. So, the change will be seen over here. Again, the thing is same. Mass of solute present in, here we are having 100 gram. So, here we will take 100 ml of solution. Clear? तो एक minor change है. Here you are finding in mass, and here you are taking the solution in volume. So, mass of solute present in 100 ml of solution will give mass by volume percent of solute. So, what will be the formula we will obtain is weight by volume percentage is equal to mass of solute upon volume of solution into 100. Clear? Okay. In the next lecture, we'll learn about volume by volume and again the different concentration term, that is molarity, molality, mole fraction. All those topics will be covered in the next lecture. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.